Greetings everyone, it is me, Gigalem, and welcome back to Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows. In the last part, we blew up Reese, as well as blew up the Lost City. Now, both of them are in rubbles. Actually, one of them is okay, just we had to teach him a lesson. Anyway, we are trying to figure out where to go next, so, yeah, let's go to the whale. Welcome to the Iron Whale. The stage is, again, the only difference in the stage, we'll get to it. So, this should be just the same as it was, what that was when we did Let's Play number 3. Now, that's probably your best use for the long fuse, so that way you can just get some distance for it. And of course, because it's a water stage, it's probably one of my favorite stages in the game because of the high jumping you can get access to. But now that we know what the long fuse looks like, basically, this is the sentry fuse, and this is the orbit fuse, which sentry fuse and orbit casing. And of course, along with a new stage means that we also have new cipher coins to collect. So we gotta be on the lookout. And of course we have this room, which is going to be much more difficult to traverse because of these snails. But we made it, and of course we got to treasure. So of course, collect the shinies whenever possible. I swear, it feels like I should have made that jump. Like, I keep forgetting about how short Plague Knight's jump can really be. And I'm already almost dead, so... ugh. That's another thing about Plague Knight that's very hard to approach. You don't have access to immediately boost your health and such. So, yeah. And, now that we tried that, actually, yeah, I don't have any other casings to try out, so... We have the cascade powder, at least, so... You can only fire one at a time, but it does spread some flames. You can also spread on walls as well. Of course, this is kind of like the fire blast in, this is like the flame blast from Mega Man 6 in a way. Only it's a bit more large in terms of its area of its AoE effect. Ugh. I had to make sure to grab that carefully. So of course, whenever you see the sparkles like that, it's time to throw some. Get back a bit, then throw. Of course, that fish can actually swim like normal since we're underwater and such. But, yeah. With this state, there's not much different I could say, but since it's been a long time since I've done that, Let's Play, I mean, my first Shovel Knight Let's Play was almost 5 years ago at this point. I might as well just, at least just try to commentate a little bit more, because I don't want my episodes to be filled with cold dead silence and such. I usually try to focus on trying to make sure I hang on to things. And sometimes that's kind of why I don't really talk when I'm playing certain games, which is why I find it darning if I can't really cover certain games because of Because of of me needing the focus, which means, gosh help me, whenever I get to Crash Bandicoot Warped. Because the one thing that I am definitely going to be concernicus about is the relics and such. Like, I am not, I am admittedly nervous about trying to go for platinum relics. I'm going to be practicing that. The closer we get to Let's Play number 16. There we go. But yeah. Oof. But yeah, I'm gonna try to show off as many of our new abilities that we can, because might as well just experiment with what I might like and recommend, because I think try out lob casing with long fuse, because I think that might be something that might help. Maybe even sentry orbit casing with long fuse, because it could act as a really good shield item. But of course, because of how much I've played this, I've kind of gotten accustomed to the playstyle I am doing here today. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, no, 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 ah! Back in a moment. I mean, huh. Okay then. Okay, so... Whoop. And just like that, we are back in business. So just be absolutely careful, because these are where the tentacles that just take turns rising and retracting. Be careful with... I already know what section is going to be coming up soon, because it's another bottomless pit, and I never look forward to it because I always end up dying on it. Get this coin because, well, it's easy to grab and it's on the way. Nope, that was a little bit too far away. I'm having fun with trying out the different casings and bombs and such. No, the red diamond. Ugh. No. Okay. Of course, open this chest and it was a trap. Freaking run. Oh, this is a section where you need to make sure that you don't miss a coin, otherwise you have to do the entire stage again. Oh. Well, on the bright side, I have the float casing. Yeah, that's an example of how the bomb burst can actually serve as a hitbox to damage enemies. Oof. Actually, let's try the... because I think the lingering damage is going to help us in the long run. I need to heal because... and just like that, we're going to need to bring this somewhere. Also, let's try out the frost burst since we haven't tried that out yet. Okay. Basically, as long as we are flying through the air, we also produce frost particles, and as a result, we also can damage enemies as we are floating. Ugh. Those guys can be a nuisance. Basically just explore every nook and cranny and then just make like the wind. Okay, I'll do that. Speedrunning tactics, my favorite. Ugh. It feels so weird to not. It's like the reason why I don't like switching off of the float, the burst float is because because it's the only one that, like, the burst float makes everything get everything much easier to traverse, whereas the other ones are where it's just like you gotta figure out how you're going to jump. I remember that I remember watching someone play this long ago, and this was my exposure to Plague of Shadows, and admittedly that did not exactly give me the best first impression. So I'm glad I ended up playing this myself. But let's switch back to the float because I need the float. Ooh. Of course, this is where most of your... Destructive. This is where most of your cipher coins are always going to be. They're always going to be on these paths because of... because there's going to be something something for Plague Knight to get at the end of it. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh. Sheesh. I am literally playing a dangerous game. Let's get our thing from Chester, and it's the... Yes! Yes, this thing! Oh, the fact. So, are you familiar with a certain item in Mega Man, in any of the Mega Man Game Boy games? We call it floor. And as long as you have Arcana to use it, as long as you don't use up your Arcana for it, basically this acts like the floor. And good thing I caught that on the way out, because I'm pretty sure many of you would be annoyed if I missed those 2 cipher coins, since I'm going for all of them. Whew. Speaking of cipher coins, how many do we have of them? We're only missing 6, so... Ooh, that was not... No one to burst chase, Giga. Okay. Throw this in here. Anyway. Do want to make sure I can get use out of this, because here's another case of using it. Basically, it's a platform. You can make a platform at any time and it could be a lifesaver. But it takes a lot of Arcana to use. So time it well. Oof. 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 I keep hitting that. I'm not hitting that. Blah. I wish I can just... I wish I can... Well, I can lob them. I keep forgetting I have the lob for that reason. Or I could or I could just bait him into that. Okay, short. And let's just make our way. And we gotta be careful here because that guy will try to shoot us down, but we do have that in case we fail the jump. And if we really want to... Oh, right. Oh no, we can't reach them. Wow. Okay then. Today I learned. You just have to be careful around here. I apologize for the plane noises in the background. Because I can definitely hear the plane whooshes here and there. But, yeah. Let's check our... We are only missing, 2. If I'm missing... if I only have 28 by the end of the stage here... Phone... I'm gonna have to look up a guide before beginning next episode because... Ah! Ugh. Ugh, that's why. I think... I hope they're on this pathway. But, of course, we can just take the slow and leisurely way. Well, would you look at that. That's all 30 for this stage. Nice. See? We didn't even need any rocket platform. We just needed to use floor. But with that said, let's go fight the knight. Excuse me, I need something for this, What's the matter, Plague Knight? Alchemy business slowing down? Here to make some coin? Or are you the order's coffers running dry? Can't you synthesize all the fool's gold all you want? Ha! Good guess, but no. It's something far more important than here gold. More important than gold? Now you're just being ridiculous. Get out of here, you bottom feeder. Your essence is showing clearly. I hope you don't mind if I help myself. I have spit in my hand because of that. Okay, I want to try using Cascade on him. Ugh. Now, if you're familiar with fighting him with, like, if you fought any of the bosses with Shovel Knight, then just recognize the patterns and adapt to fighting him with Plague Knight. That's all I'm always going to say for every boss. Anyways, this attack, be absolutely careful. Ugh. Oh no, no, my gold! Ah, he took 500. So I took his life. Kinda. I just took his essence. But yeah, I have spit in my hand because of that. But yeah, I was waiting to do that kind of filter. We got 5 essences. We're getting there. Let's relax and let the dynamo decanter do its thing. But a watch spot is never boils. Sure, but right now something else has got my eye. This step takes concentration. We must drop the other. Why don't you come over and help me unjam this lever? The pivot seems to be stuck. It'll take 2 people to wrench it free. Come closer. Don't be shy. I'm right here. It won't budge. Put your hand over mine. The forces of darkness reign no longer, for I, Percy, have fixed the power. How's it going? Eesh, that's a nasty stuck lever. Need a hoof with that? No? You good? Fair enough. I'll be in the other room, doing science. Well, so much for that. Where were we before? Oh yeah. You look like you lost the fight with the pond. Ocean actually had to go liberate the essence of avarice. Nice place he's got down there. Never understood what he saw in gold. you can just make it from sawdust and mouse skull. Some people do things the hard way. Let's do some work. Oh, by the way, take a swig of this health potion I made for you. Maybe it will help. And now we have we should have 6 permanent health searches, and we should have enough for the next step in our researches. 80 coins. Now, that's my whole notebook. Thanks so much for helping me with my research. It means a lot to me. That's what's scribbled in the margin there. Honestly, I'm not sure. It probably won't work, even if we collected every last cipher coin. Yes, all 420 of them. That's everything. Check out our full arsenal. Yeah. So now we have access to Spin Burst, which allows us to basically turn into a ball like we're Sonic. We have Impact Fuse, which is a contact explosion. Sparkler Powder, which pulses damage sparks, but the case is harmless. Drop Casing, which allows you to just basically throw them straight downwards. And Whirl Casing, which boomerangs and such. So, it's gonna cost a lot, but hey. Also, this darn electric blanket does not want to stay together. Come on, you darn thing. Yeah, it's that cold, in case you guys are wondering. I would be happy to be somewhere much warmer. Ugh. Anyway, I'd say let's get the drop casing. The impact fuse. And the spin burst. Let's see. We have enough for one more. Let's get the last powder. So yeah, we'll just call it good on that front. So yeah, we get some more money for our stuff, and let's see the other effects. Since we have the sparkler powder, he has music that he can play for us and such. But we can do this. Yeah, I don't have any other ones to show off. But, let's see. Now let me get the spin burst ready. And get this ready. Okay. So, yeah, it's kind of more like a screw attack. So, let's see. Since we're done doing business here in the lab, how about we go out and see what's going on? We have access to another thing here. And that other thing is we're going to need 50 cipher coins for that. As far as I'm aware, a certain individual hasn't shown up, and I may need to check on him later. But now that we have the item we need for this area, let's go into the bottomless quarry. Vast riches ahead, but there are too many bottomless pits. If only there was some way to make a platform. Simple. First, now that I sent him down the bottomless pit. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's do that again, shall we? So, we're going to need a lot of magic because we need to make platforms. And not do that. Alright, take 3. I don't think this is a good idea to show off the spin burst. We're of course going to need to use the float again. Now that's how you're supposed to do it. Let's try not being so sloppy here, shall we? So, of course, be on the lookout for every single cipher coin. Blow this up to get 2 more. And not do something stupid like that. We'll just keep the cluster powder. And just make sure you are like when you're on a vat, make sure you are ready to do a burst bomb, so that way you can just get out of there hopefully unscathed. And if you use up too much Arcana, it will prevent you from using it even if you have enough for it. So be aware of that. Of course, there is more on the way, so... I usually stumble more with this, but I am surprised that on the third attempt, I did really well. Let's check our... wait. Yeah, that's all 20. So yeah, I think that's good for this part. I am really happy with how I'm performing in some cases. So, yeah. If you want to donate, there are a couple of links in the description below. Any amount helps. And if you want to follow this series and any others like it, it's just a simple click at the subscribe button and the bell and you'll be on your way. But you don't have to if you don't want to. The thought is appreciated. With that being said, I hope you're taking good care of yourself, and I shall now bid you adieu.